Okay, so I don't know if y'all could tell, but he definitely just made progress right there. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new. Today is July 3rd and it is currently 6:53. I'm going to be working with... Does this chicken know when I'm about to film? Because she's never loud, ever. I'm going to be working with Topper this evening, and over on my Instagram, y'all said that you wanted to see me working with him because he doesn't really know what personal space is especially when you are lunging him. I don't think he was lunged a whole lot, but I don't really know. I know he hadn't been worked with in a long time, so that could even be why, but whenever you're lunging him, he like comes in on you and stuff, so y'all wanted to see like how I'm working with him and how I'm able to make progress with him and everything. So I'm about to feed the animals, and then I'm going to work with Topper a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get everybody's feet together first, and then I'll start working with Topper. Excuse my like hair and stuff. I'm looking pretty gross right now. It was between 108 and 110 degrees today. And I was like working outside in it, so I look really gross, so I'm sorry. Leave it. Where'd I put the lid? Squiggly, come here. Squiggly. Come here. Leave the lady alone. I am getting it, okay? I'm getting it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, come on. Good boy. Okay, I just got done feeding all of the horses, chickens, pigs, ducks, rabbits. What else do we have? Is that it? I'm pretty sure. I just got done feeding all the animals. So I'm about to go and catch Topper to bring him in. I'm going to groom him first, and then I will work with him on personal space because he doesn't quite get that yet. Okay, he was right here, but I don't know where he went. Also, ignore my nails, they're looking real janky. Okay, Topper, please don't be far away. It just rained a little bit ago, so it cooled off a lot, thankfully. There he is. He's so cute. Hello, Bee. Also, Blue Jeans had her feet done yesterday, and she's 100% sound now, which makes me so happy. I'm so thankful. Hello! Are you ready to work? You fat little pony. Okay, I've got Topper, my little man. I got him down to, like, is this even focused? I don't know. No. I got him down to a good weight. But these past few weeks, he gained all of it back because it's been so hot, so I haven't been able to work with him. But I know he'll lose it quick. So I'm starting to, like, work him again. But it's just been so hot. Today it was between 108 and 110. So yeah, it's been ridiculous. Let's go get groomed. Nope, can't have both of you back here. Okay, he's not going anywhere. All right. Let's go. Come on. Actually, wait, I need my tripod. One moment. Okay, I've got him in the barn. I wouldn't say he's as fat as he was when we first got him, but he definitely needs to lose a little bit of weight because he's put on a little bit these past few weeks. So yeah, I'm just going to groom him really quickly. Normally before I work with the horses, I always groom them first. So I'm going to do that. Okay, little guy. Let's tighten this up a little bit. Come on. Okay, alright. You fat? And like I said, I always groom the horses before I work with them or anything. Even ground work, I always groom them first, and it's also really good because you can kind of look over their body, make sure they don't have any like injuries or any cuts or anything like that. You can make sure they're not like sore in any place. Okay, where are you going? Alright, let's see. See, we're just a thick little man. Yeah. Goodness, you look like a pregnant man. Oh, we look like a pregnant man. frame. I don't even know. And also keep in mind that when I'm working with him, this is just what works for me and my horses, and what I found works better in my experience and with my horses. Like I said, people were just wanting to kind of see what my take was on it and kind of how I work with them. So just keep that in mind, because what I do with my horses might not work for you and your horses. So yeah, this is just what I found is working with him pretty well. So I thought I'd just share it with y'all. Like I said, I posted about it on my Instagram, and y'all really wanted to see how I was working with him on it. So I thought I would show y'all a little bit of it. And always, like, when you're working with horses, you have to be really consistent with your work. You have to, like, keep on with your sessions and everything, because repetition is everything when you're trying to train a horse. Let me see your feet. Let me see. Yeah, keep standing there. We're kind of standing a little funny. Okay. Go. You need to, like, stand better. Stand better. Good boy. Let me see. Okay. Boy. Good. Okay, I think I'm gonna braid his mane really quickly. Take this out. And personal space is, like, super important. Which I am one to, like, cuddle with my horses and stuff, but I want my horses in my space when I tell them it's okay. I hate to be, like, lunging a horse and they just come in and, like, walk all over me, or leading a horse and then they come in all over me. So personal space is something that's super important. And a lot of the times people are like, oh my gosh, they're so cute, and they just kind of treat them like dogs and let them do whatever they want. So that's, like, a common mistake with minis. All because they're, like, really cute and little doesn't mean they don't need manners. Because that's something mini horses and ponies need to be treated just like your bigger horses. They still need manners, they still need to have respect for you and all that kind of stuff. And before we got the minis, they hadn't been worked with in a really long time. So that's mainly why. They just need, like, tune-up work on them and stuff. And like I said, I was doing a lot of work with them, but it's been so hot recently. So I haven't been able to work with them as much since we've gotten them as I would have liked to. Okay, so I just finished grooming Topper, so I'm about to start lunging him now. I'm just using his rope halter with a normal lead rope because I don't want to use a lunge line. I don't want him to have like a bunch of slack. And then I'm using this stock whip just as an extension of my arm. And I really like using this to lunge because it's really light. So yeah, I'm gonna go and grab him. Basically what he's doing, when you ask him to stop, like when you're lunging, he automatically comes in and like walks all over you. Before, he wouldn't really lunge away from you. He would kind of just like walk like right by you. So he's gotten better at that. But he's just like, when you go to switch directions or something, he's just trying to like come in and crowd you and stuff. So basically what I'm doing, I do this with all of my horses. And it's worked super, super well for me. Like I said, this has worked for my horses. It doesn't mean it's going to work for your horses, but it's something that you could definitely try if you're having trouble with something like this. But basically what I do is when I go to stop them, as I stop them, I automatically ask them to back up before they even get the chance to come in. So every time my horses stop, when I'm like lunging them, when I ask them to stop, they stay at the end of the lunge line until I tell them to come in. So I'm gonna grab them really quick and I'll kind of try to explain it, like why I'm doing it. Okay, I'm not really sure how well y'all are gonna be able to hear me, but I'm gonna try to stay a little close to y'all. Okay, so first I'm gonna ask him to back up. Back up. Back. So I'm editing this video right now, and I forgot to mention that when I'm lunging Topper, I have to use a little bit more pressure than I would with my other horses because he's not really used to being lunged. So he's not really sensitive to my cues and stuff yet. So yeah, I just forgot to mention that. That's why I'm like a little more aggressive with my pressure, just because he's not really used to being lunged. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick. Okay, and when I ask him to stop, I'm going to go ahead and back him up before he gets the chance to come in. Back. 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 Good. Good. Come. Come. Good boy. Good. So I lunged him, and keep in mind, like, he's like rusty with this stuff because he hasn't done it in a while. But what I've been doing is, hey, back up. Good boy. What I've been doing is lunging him like that, having him stop and back up instead of him stopping and coming in and crowding me. So I stop him, back him up, and have him stand at the end of the lunge line or the lead rope or whatever until I tell him to come in. And that's what all of my horses do. They don't ever come in and crowd me. They stand at the end of the lunge line until I tell them to come into me. And when I ask them to stop, I like them to completely turn their butt away from me and have both of their eyes on me and be facing me and stand there until I tell them to come in. And this is not like a perfect example since I'm still working with him. So he's still like rusty on like lunging and stuff like that. But this is kind of like what I've been doing. So we're gonna do it again. Ooh. Back. 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 Good. Yeah. And since he tried to come in and like cut in a little, I tapped him like on his stomach right there to kind of guide him out, just kind of like your leg would. Come on. He's being a little stubborn because Paco is over there calling him and he wants to go over there. So I'm gonna have him lunge for a second. I'm gonna have to put pressure on him because he's gonna start to stop right here. Ooh. Turn your butt and then back up. Back, 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 back. Good. Stay. Ooh. Back. Back up. Back. Good. Now come here. Good boy. Good boy. If you, I don't know if y'all can hear me over here. Hold on. If y'all could see, I gave him a little bit more time. That time to swing his butt around, and he started to come in on me. So again, like, I backed it up. Backed it up. So yeah, I backed him up, and I haven't worked with him with this for about a week, I would say. So he's doing pretty well. Because before he was like super bad about it. He would come in like right away, and he wouldn't even like completely go out to lunch. So I'm really proud of him. He's doing really good. So yeah, he just doesn't know. It's just basically a habit to just come in like that. But when I'm working with my horses, I prefer them to stay out until I tell them to come in. So yeah, and anything you do on one side, you want to do to the other side. Because their left side is their like thinking side, and their right side is their like reactive side. So yeah, we always do everything on both sides, no matter what we're doing, riding, training, lunging, groundwork, anything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna work with him a little bit more, but I just wanted to kind of break it down a little bit, so y'all could kind of understand it. I don't have a mic. I was gonna try to use my earbuds with my phone, but I wasn't sure how well that was gonna work. So basically tonight, all I'm really asking for is for him to just kind of back up as soon as I ask him to without coming in first. So I'm not going to work on it like a ton. I just want like a little bit of progress, and I always like to end on a good note. Back. 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 Good.
And also keep in mind, whenever you're training a horse, you always want to start out with the smallest amount of pressure possible, and then work your way up to using more pressure. Because if you just automatically ask with a lot of pressure, your horse will never respond to small amounts of pressure. So you always want to start out with small amounts of pressure, and then if they don't respond, you can increase it. So yeah, to have sensitive horses, you always ask, politely first, and then if they don't respond, you add pressure to that.
Cool. Back. Good boy. Okay, so I don't know if y'all could tell, but he definitely just made progress right there. When I first started, he would already try to like come in as I was already asking him to back up. And by the end of that, he would stop even before I told him to back up. So he did already make a little bit of progress. This is only our like second or third time working on this, so he's already made a good amount of progress with it. Now we're going to go and get treats. I always give the horses treats like when I'm done working with them and stuff. So we're gonna go back in the barn. We're we're gonna get soft brush off and then get some treats. Okay, so now I'm just going to brush them off with a soft brush. Let's see if I can find it. Where's the soft brush? There it is. Okay. Good. You did good. So yeah, like I said, this was only his like 3rd time, I think, working on this. But I wanted to show y'all like what it looked like when I was actually working on it, instead of like having him do it perfect and then showing you guys how I do it. I kind of wanted him to still be having issues with it, so y'all could like really see me working with him on it. Alright, buddy. So you did good. You did good. Get that pregnant belly. You look pregnant. Okay, now I'm going to get some treats. I'm still not done with the tack room. I recently cleaned like these bowls, so that's why everything is like a disaster. I'm still organizing everything. But I've never tried these before and I wanted to try them, and they're the cannot speak. And they are the Purina knicker makers, and the horses really, really like them. So, let's see, which I've never honestly gotten horse treats that the horses did not like. So, it didn't really surprise me that they liked them. You want a cookie? Here you go. There's 2 cookies. Good boy. Good boy, you did good. You made progress. Yeah. Okay, so let me turn him out. And then okay, let's go. Let's go see your buddy. Come on. Hello. Are you waiting on him? Huh? Come on. Good boy. Okay. Look how cute. So cute. Okay. Hold on, I'm not done. Okay. I don't have any more treats. It's all gone. I didn't bring any for you. I'm sorry. No, that's not a treat. No more. Sorry if my voice sounded a little weird in this video. My like nose is bothering me a little bit. I don't know if it's like the dust or what, but so yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you are new to my channel and you want to see more of my videos. If y'all would like to see more of these types of videos, definitely let me know down in the comments. Give it a thumbs up so I know y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see y'all very soon with another video. Bye!